Mrs. Stacy's offer of tea. We are going to read poems and stories. We also wrote a song for you. Enjoy all of our poems and stories.
A couplet is a poem with 2 lines that rhyme. Goldilocks leaving. Papa Bear is angry. Her leaving made him happy.
Baby Bear is cute because of his suit. A triplet is a poem with 3 lines that rhyme. A polar bear has white fur. Sometimes it says stir. A polar bear can be a sir.
Polar bears have black skin. The den he will go in. His claws are like a pin.
A quatrain is a poem with 4 lines that rhyme. Dog and Hen by Julia Morales. The dog sleeps on a log. He was a lazy dog. The hen did everything by herself. She got the flower from a shelf.
The Little Red Hen poem by Daniel Black. Little Red Hen is red, and she likes to make bread. The dog was sleeping on the log. He did not help at all, that dog.
A Thinking is a poem with 5 lines. The first line has 1 noun. Second line has 2 objects. Third line has 3 verbs with ing. First line has a place about a noun. The fifth line name the noun. Pig, pink, smelly, building, planting, eating. A pig loves mud.
Nice Cane by Benny Heller. Pig, brave, smart, building, running, building, laughing. The pig is pink mammal. A simile is a poem that compares something using the words like or as. My giant simile. My giant is as humongous as a humongous cat growing and eating fish and sausages. My Giant Simile by Emery Dollar. My giant is as fast as my dad's four-wheeler I rode on.
A haiku is a Japanese poem with 3 lines. The lines had 575 syllables. My haiku by April Lane. Little blackberries. Little red picked blackberries. They taste delicious. She tastes it. Yum yum. A tanka is a Japanese poem with 5 lines. The lines had 57577 syllables. My haiku by Christopher Boardman. Walking to Grandma's house. Went to Grandma's house. She bought ginger ale, bubbly and brown. My Tonka by Christopher Boardman. The Ikebana. Flowers are amazing and the boundaries are cool. The colors are blue, red, yellow, and pink. Pretty flowers are a fragile plant.
My haiku by Tyler Conrad. Crunchy. Wolf ate Grandma and Little Red Riding Hood too. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Tastes good. My Tonka by Tyler Conrad. Red and blue are cool. Red and blue are cool. Red, purple, blue, pink, hazel are rainbow colors. Cool, cool, cool. Excellent place. Pointy, pointy, cool flowers.
My Tonka by April Lane. Roses smell like cherries. Swaying back and forth. They are called a cabana. It smells like cherries. Cold snow falling slowly. Brr, a flower is beautiful. A Pig is a poem with 5 lines. Our poems are about pigs. The lines have to rhyme with A, B, B, A pattern. My Pigerick by Connor Cowan. Oh, oh, the wolf is coming. He is drumming. A pig built his house of straw, and his friend saw that he likes to hum.
There once lived a wolf that blew down a house that was new. Inside was the pig cooking while the wolf was looking. So inside a house he flew. A shape poem is a poem that is in the shape of the subject. It does not have to rhyme. It is facts about the subject around the shape. The giant is sad because he wants to eat Jack. Jack is happy because he has the golden goose and the money bag. 2 little pigs' houses got blown down by the wolf, but the 3rd little pig's house did not get blown down, but the wolf had. Onomatopoeias are words that are like sounds. Example, boom. My onomatopoeia by Aaron Flaherty. Who is on my bridge? Growled the troll. It is just me, Jojo, answered Jojo. Get off my bridge, Jojo, said the troll. No, said Jojo. Why, Jojo? Or I will eat you up, okay? Slurp, 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 yum, yum. That was my din-din, said the troll. My older brother can go across the bridge, said the little Billy Goat Scrap. Get off my bridge, said the troll. You can't make me. Boom, said the middle Billy Goat. Leave my brothers alone. You can't boss us around. Click, click, said the big Billy Goat.
My onomatopoeia by Clara Wilkema. Go, you can't not go over my bridge, said the troll. Trip, trap, don't eat me, said the little Billy Goat. But wait till the big Billy Goat comes, said the middle Billy Goat. I will get over the bridge. Ma, said the big Billy Goat. I am a troll, said the troll. I am big Billy Goat, said big Billy Goat. Good, said the troll. You can't cross my bridge. Let me through, ba, ma, said the big Billy Goat, or I'll push you into the river. Splash, clash, kaboom, into the water you go.
An acrostic poem is where you write capital letters down the left side of the paper. Then you write a sentence starting with the letters you wrote. My acrostic by Max Stephanie. First pig built his house out of straw. I, in a house he lived. R, ran to his brother's house. S, saw the wolf coming. T, told the wolf he can't come in. P, pig is scared of wolf. I, inside of house. G, giant wolf.
A number poem is where you can add or subtract numbers. It has to rhyme. We wrote our number poems about something in a fairy tale. We wrote about Lampopo and his ginkgo nuts. The Wolf and the Ginkgo Nuts by Chris, Kevin, Max, Jordan, and Clara. In Lampopo, there was one hungry wolf in the sun looking for a ginkgo nut to eat, just one. When it was windy, a seed blew onto the ground. Now there are two. Until one lightning came and shook the tree until a ginkgo fell. Now we have three. The wolf went to get ginkgo nuts at the store. Now the wolf has four. To the tree he had to drive. Now he has five.
Make Some Red by Sophie, Olivia, Megan, Charlie, Benny, and Anne-Marie. Little Red Hen baked some bread a ton. Then Little Red Hen had one. The little dog got some bread from the zoo. The Little Red Hen had two. The little hog
got some bread from me. So the little red hen now has 3. The little red hen baked one more. Now she has 4. Little red hen had to drive to get 5. Little red hen found bread in a pile of sticks. Now she has 6.
The important poem tells how important something is. It was first written by Margaret Wise Brown. My important poem by Clara Workema. The important thing about a gingerbread boy is you can chase it. It can be eaten, it can be chased, it can be candy, it can be trapped, it can be written about, it can be brown. But the important thing about a gingerbread boy is that you can chase it.
My important poem by Isabella Lessner. The important thing about a hen is that it is an animal. She walks, she asked the dog, cat, and duck to help. She said, I'll do it myself. She makes bread, she grows wheat. She does it all by herself. But the important thing about a hen is that it is an animal.
An alliteration is like a tongue twister. We wrote using the just sounds. We wrote about giants. We did soft G's and J sounds. My alliteration by Sophie Porter. Jumping jelly bean saw Jordan. Jordan screamed and jumped out of Georgia and never saw jumping jelly beans ever again.
My alliteration by Aaron Flaherty. In the jungle, Jack and Jojo saw jumping jelly beans. James saw Jojo jumping out of the jello on the Georgia island. Joshua was cutting a giant's hair. Jojo screamed like a jelly bean singing.
A Just So Story was first written by Rudyard Kipling. He wrote ours about our animals, like how they got their spots. Once upon a time, there was a panda that was only white. Every panda teased him because he didn't have black spots. That hurt his feelings. He saw some mud and mixed it with some water. It turned black and he painted it all over himself. And then when his friends came by, they were very impressed with how he got his spots. So they asked him how he got his spots. He said it was a long story. That's how the panda got his spots.
Once there was a jealous sea lion that had legs instead of a fin tail. He wanted a fin tail so he could swim better. A killer whale came and twisted the sea lion's legs. Soon the whale got tired and left a fin tail. Was left there. The fin tail stayed forever, and that is how the stellar sea lion got his fin tail.
How the Nile Crocodile Got His Sharp Teeth by Tyler Conrad. A Nile crocodile was swimming in South Africa. He didn't have any teeth. He asked a friend crocodile to go to a rhino and take his tusk so he could make teeth out of it. His friend bit the rhino and bit the tusk and made them into little tiny sharp teeth. He stuck the new teeth in his mouth. He used his hatchlings to go in his mouth and put the teeth in. That is how the now crocodile got his sharp teeth.
We wrote reports about our animals. These animals live in the places that our pen pal Cam visited on his trip around the world. He went to Brazil, Ghana, South Africa, Mauritius, India, Singapore, Vietnam, China, and Japan. This is my report about the Pallas fish eagle. It lives in India in a nest. It is a bird. My bird's nest takes about 1 month to build and is made out of sticks, hay, and twigs. My eagle is cool. The eagle is brown, black, and white. The Pallas fish eagle is 1684 centimeters long. My eagle has a wingspan of about 100 to 215 inches. The female wings 4.6 to 28.2 pounds. My Pallas fish eagle's home is a nest. My bird eats the largest fresh water fish. My bird is covered with feathers and has 2 wings. My Pallas fish eagle flies high. The baby eagle is called a juvenile and is born from an egg. The eagle called with a loud caw-caw-caw. It is on the verbal list. There are only 5,000 to 10,000 left in the world. My favorite fact is that it takes 1 month to build its nest. I chose this animal because I think it looks cool and I enjoyed researching the Pallas fish eagle on the computer.
Togo's Slippery Frog by Kevin Lee. This is my report about the Togo Slippery Frog. The Togo Slippery Frog lives in Ghana. It is an amphibian. The colors of my frog are brown, black, and white. My animal is 7 to 8 centimeters long and can be also 76.84 millimeters long. It weighs 3 kilograms. The frog eats insects and other frogs and fish. Its home is made out of the forest and streams. The frog is covered with skin. The Togo frog has a nose, head, 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, and webbed toes. It can walk, jump, and swim. The frog I have has tadpoles for their babies. My tadpole is born from an egg. The frog lives near fast-flowing streams. They may be extinct in Ghana, but still can be found in Togo. This frog is a close related of the Goliath frog, which is the largest frog in the world. The frog is endangered because people eat the frog. The frog preys on insects and snakes.
Humans prey upon the frog. I like this fact because I never ate a frog. I chose it because it is endangered and people are trying to save it. I enjoyed it because I like new facts. I found the information on Google. That's the end of the Togo Slippery Frog report.
Pygmy Marmoset by Olivia Cody. Hello, I'm a pygmy marmoset. Do you want to learn about me? I live in Brazil. I am a mammal. I'm brownish gold with black and a ringed tail. I am 5.5 inches long and I weigh 4.2 to 4.9 ounces. I eat tree sap, resin, gum, and insects. My home is called a roost and it is made of tangled vines. I am covered with fur. My body has many parts. I have a head, 4 legs, sharp claws, and a tail. I can walk, climb, and leap. My baby is called a baby and is born alive. There are many interesting facts about me. I'll tell you 3. I'm able to turn my head 180 degrees. I can leap up to 5 meters, and I usually have twins. My favorite fact is I sip sap because it's sticky. I like researching me because it's fun. I used the computer and found information from 3 websites. I choose me because I'm cute. I'm preyed on by snakes, eagles, and hawks. I prey on insects. I had a bucket load of fun and I want to do it again.
Hello, I am the cricket. I live in China and I am an insect. I am brown and black. I am 1 inch long and 1¼ inch tall. I weigh about 1 ounce and eat fruit, nectar, small insects, and some leaves. Other animals eat me. My home is a meadow and made out of soil, dead plants, and live plants. I am covered with a hard exoskeleton. My body has many parts. I have a head, 2 ears, thorax, abdomen, 6 legs, 2 antennae, 2 eyes, and 2 wings. I can jump and crawl. My baby is called a nymph and is born from an egg. There are over 120 species in the United States. I don't take care of my offspring. My ears are on my front legs. My favorite fact is that my ears are on my front legs because I didn't know I had ears on my legs. I chose this animal because I chirp loudly. I used Google to research the cricket. I enjoyed it because I had lots of fun. That's the end of me. Bye-bye, everyone. I'm a cricket.
A circle story is a story that goes around in a circle. The ending goes right back to the beginning. We made our circle stories on a circle. I do not know where this happened, but yesterday there was a mother butterfly. She laid an egg. The mother flew with the egg. It was gooey, so the mother stuck it under a leaf. I couldn't believe my eyes. It was already... Wait. Later, when I looked at it, it was a caterpillar. It was a caterpillar for a little while. I didn't know what would happen next. I couldn't believe my eyes. It was already in a chrysalis. I think it will come out soon, but I do not know. the butterfly, wait, then I looked at it. I saw the wings. I looked at it for a little while. Yay, it totally came out. It was a butterfly. The butterfly flew away. It had beautiful wings. I do not know where it went after that. So that's the end of the butterfly.
Scorpions by Chris Borman. Far, far away in the desert, a mother scorpion laid eggs. After a while, the eggs hatched. When they hatched, they were clear white. The scorpions grew their tails in 3 days. In 1 or 2 days, the scorpions will turn brown. The scorpions devour things like ants and spiders. The scorpions grew bigger every week. Soon they were brown. Last they were adults and they laid eggs.
How the Liberty Bell was made by Olivia Workman. The Liberty Bell was made in 1752. It was made in England. It was made in a mold. The Liberty Bell mold had words on it. So did the Liberty Bell. The Liberty Bell was delivered to Philadelphia. Then it went to Pennsylvania's Independence Hall. The Liberty Bell went to Philadelphia first because that was the capital. Then the Liberty Bell was rung at a funeral or somewhere else. After that, something scary happened. The Liberty Bell cracked from the bottom up. Now that's scary, isn't it? The Liberty Bell went back to where it was made in England. Can you guess what happened? It was very hard work. They melted the Liberty Bell down to death so they could make a new Liberty Bell.
Biking is Fun by Connor Cowan. One day, a delivery truck pulled up. It was my new bike. When my dad came home, we looked at my bike. I opened the boxes so I could build my new bike. There were a lot of pieces to my bike. When my bike was all done, I rode it to Max's house. We set the ramps up. Mason, Max, and I got out the ramps. They were made of real hard stuff. Then I rode my bike on the ramps. I jumped high. Max went first, I went second, Mason went third. We went fast up the ramps. Then we took a break. We had a drink and played Nerf guns. I want to ride my bike again. It was fun.
Daniel and Brownie's Adventures. Our class wrote many stories about our experiences. We also wrote in our animal journals and used our imagination. Daniel and Brownie's Adventures by Daniel Zayak. Hi, my name is Daniel. Let me tell you about the time when I got Brownie. It all started when we were all sitting on the rug. First, it was silent, absolutely silent. Then Mrs. Stacy said, Daniel, Zach, and myself will get Brownie. I was so excited. I knew I was going to get brownie. I knew it. After that, we went to computers. The program was a hot mess. Then Mrs. Stacy read a story about penguins. While I had snack of a fruit bowl, later we went home. We watched a show called Ninjago, Master of Spinjitzu. Then we had a shower. Brownie waited and waited. He opened the curtain and popped Brownie. Then we got into our PJs and played a hummus again. This time it was fun. After a hummus, we had dinner. While we were having dinner, we heard a whoa, 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 whoa. It was Brownie. He was in the dryer, but he had some fun in there. He played rock, paper, scissors with the clothes. We giggled when we saw him. Ha 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 ha. Then Brownie came out of the dryer, and we had salad, shrimp, and rice for dinner. For dessert, we had a blueberry muffin. After dessert, we did a couple of mazes that my brother made. After that, we went upstairs and brushed our teeth. Our teeth. Then we read a book to my dad. I read a book called My First Encyclopedia. Brownie's book was called Ants in My Pants. I ended up reading Brownie's journal to my dad. He liked it very much. Then we went to bed. The next morning we woke up. We were really tired. We said. We got dressed. I wore a white shirt and red pants. Brownie had a football shirt on. Then we went downstairs. I watched a show called Level Up. It was about teenagers in reality. After we did a maze that my brother Joshua made, I could not figure it out because there were lasers. But then I figured it out. You had to avoid the lasers. Then we had breakfast. It was sausage and pancakes. Yum, we said. After that, we brushed our teeth. Then we had our mom wash our faces. Just then, I saw blue dust. Then it disappeared. It was Brownie. I could not believe my eyes. Just then, I heard a little voice. Do not worry, Daniel. I'll be back the next time you get me.
All of My Friends by Megan Borger. Here are all my friends. Do you want to know their names? My first friend was Claire. She liked to play with me. We played hide and seek. It was very fun. My second friend was Ben. He was very scared of me because he always picked on me, so I scared him by chasing him around in circles. My third friend was Scott. He and I ran races in the road. We ran 4 times back and forth. I won the race, yes. Today my friend Brianna moved. I was sad. I will miss her. I have awesome friends.
Long Arena by Max Dushny. During vacation, I went to Long Arena. That's where you ice skate. I went with my brother Mason and my mom. I was really fast, but I fell down. Ouch, that hurt. Then I got up. I started skating again. It was so much fun. I had a good time ice skating. When there was 20 minutes of skating left, I saw Erin. She was fast, but she fell down a couple times too. It was really fun. I hope I get to go again. Erin's dad plays hockey. He's super fast. I wonder what team he's on. I'm sure he's really good. And who are his teammates and where does he play? Mr. Flaherty was skating so fast I could hardly see him. He was skating back and forth. Later I passed everyone. I was super fast. Second, I slid on the ice. I slid on my back. It was super fun. That was the first time that I went ice skating and it was the best time.
When I Broke My Arm by Jordan Sherman. On the last day of soccer, when the game was over, I went on the side of the field to the bouncy house. I broke my arm in the bouncy house. I fell on my arm, then I started to cry. Wah! I cried for 20 minutes. My dad had to drive to the hospital in Framingham. I got an x-ray there of my arm. My bone had a crack in it. It was in my elbow. Then they got an ambulance for me. I got in the bed of the ambulance. My dad came with me. We had to go to the Children's Hospital in Boston. In the ambulance, I fell asleep for an hour. When I woke up, we were there. They got me into the hospital and I went onto a room. I went on the bed. When it was time for dinner, I told the lady that I wanted dinner. While I was eating dinner, my dad and I watched Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs on the TV because I had to stay overnight. In the morning, I had surgery. Before the surgery, I could not decide which color my cast should be, pink or purple. They said I could have both, so they gave me both. Then I had my surgery. When I woke up, I cried. Wah! I was crying because I woke up too early from the surgery. I got a popsicle to stop me from crying. Then I watched TV. When it was over, I went to the car in a wheelchair. It hurt a little, so they gave me a blanket to rest my arm on so it wouldn't hurt. My cast stayed on for 2 weeks. When I went to the pool, I wanted to go in the water, so I had to put some wrap on and a bag over the cast so it wouldn't get wet. When I got my cast off, a man cut it off with a saw. Then more people came and took the pins out of my elbow with scissors. They put a bandage on so the blood did not go everywhere. That was the time I broke my arm. I hope I don't break it again.
Played It With Erin by Sophie Porter. Yo, my name is Sophie. Do you want me to tell you about when I had a play date with Erin? This is the speech bubble. Do you? On the weekend, Erin came over my house. We played a video game called Just Dance. It was a game that told you to do a certain dance move. That was awesome. I don't know who won, but it was fun, I thought. After that, Erin and I walked my dog, Alice, outside around the house. We took turns. Soon we got cold and went inside. We had a yummy snack. It was pretzels and sour cream onion chips. Yum, 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 I said. Then we played more Just Dance 3. We did different dance moves. At the end, we went crazy. This is the speech bubble. I'm nuts. After that, we baked cupcakes. Later on, we had a fashion show for my mom. I wore a wedding dress. Aaron wore a fancy dress with circles and pink and purple dots. Next, we did a funny thing. One of us went out my door and the other one hid somewhere, mostly in my hamper, but it's hilarious. No, it was hilarious. 1 hour later, 1, 2, 3, ding! The cupcakes were ready. We're done. Then Aaron's mom was here, so Aaron and I hid from her. After Mrs. Flaherty found us, Aaron took some cupcakes home with her. I said bye, Aaron did too. It was a fun time having a play date with Aaron. This is the speech bubble. It was fun.
The Time I Got Cinnamon by Anthony Rodriguez. Let me tell you about the time I got cinnamon. Please, can I tell you? This is what the speech bubble says. Please. Fine. First, when Cinnamon and I got home, we played Ninjago. We both grabbed our spinners. I said, "Are you ready?" Cinnamon said, "Yes." We both spun our spinners. They spun for an hour. Finally, Cinnamon knocked me off. Then we did our homework, which was the journal. Cinnamon is smarter than me. He did all of it. He was so smart that I gave him a 3 chocolate-covered strawberries. But then a ghost came into the room and took Cinnamon. I chased the ghost, but it disappeared into the Warren School. This is what the speech bubble says. No! We had fun with Cinnamon. This is what the speech bubble says. Bye, Cinnamon.
We would like to sing to you a special song called How Could Anybody Tell You by Santa No. I hope you enjoy it. Now have a nice day.
you for coming to our author's tea. I hope you had a great time listening to all the poems and stories that we wrote. We also want to thank Mrs. Dalloway for making all of our book covers. Thank you, Mrs. Dalloway.